welcome back, guys. It's the Brothers Geek Out podcast, episode 152. Guys, make sure you check us out on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and YouTube, guys. Hope you guys are well and safe. Episode 152. We've got loads to go through. But G-Man's in Singapore. That's the main thing. I'm not Singapore. Shit. Dubai. How's it going, bro?
Dubai, yeah. On my route to Singapore, yeah. Dubai, but I've been there for a week. Yeah, it's been good, man. It's been good. Just been enjoying the city, relaxing, no work, nothing. It's a nice place. It's nice. It's not much to do, to be honest with you, and it does lack culture. To be honest, like you have to go literally look for culture. When you're in the main city, you don't really find culture or anything. It's all flamboyant buildings, massive, spectacular, marvelous, massive buildings. But looking for culture, you got to go literally find it, and there's not much of it. But anyway, I have been enjoying it. I've been enjoying the food, enjoying my time at the hotel and just kind of chilling. One thing it does remind me of, especially the big buildings. Remember Avengers, right? Remember the first one, and then Loki just messed up everyone on the ship, on the plane, or the whatever it's called. And then Cap and Iron Man are having a conversation, and Iron Man's telling Cap, Tony's telling Cap that, Loki's a full-on diva, and he wants a big statue, and he wants big buildings with names on all over it and whatnot. That's exactly like how it reminds me of Dubai, bro. Like all these big buildings, it's got a massive picture of this big sheikh who built it, and the building's named after him, and he's got his big face on it. And it just kind of reminds me of that. They're just like, they're a bunch of divas, but with big ass buildings and their names all over it. So that's what it kind of reminds me of. But you know what? It's been nice, man, and people are nice. The people are nice. I mean, it's the people that work here, right? The like loads of Filipinos, loads of Indians, and whatnot. So they're super nice out here. So yeah, it's been cool. Another week to go, and then I head on to Singapore, man. So just enjoying it, bro.
No, make sure you do, bro. That's the main thing, because I know once I get to Singapore, it's going to be a different game because you can't come out the building.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on lockdown for 14 days, so that'll be, and we will catch up about on that. Yeah, but I'll be locked in the room for 14 days in
Tell
Singapore.
me what balcony, please, bro.
We'll see. I don't know. I mean, in Dubai, I got a balcony, but Dubai's different. I'm allowed to go out and about freely. Literally everything's
There's
open.
cases here, anyway.
There is, but not. I mean, the UAE as a whole, which includes Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and whatnot, I think it was like 35,000, something like that, maybe a bit more. So it's not as bad, but they got a process in place. You gotta provide a valid negative COVID test and whatnot, and they let you in really. And everything's open, bro. Everything. I'm talking about bars, restaurants, clubs, everything. You gotta walk around with a mask. I've been stopped. Even when I'm. The problem is, even when I'm fucking eating or I'm drinking, they're like, you gotta put your mask on, and I'm like, I literally got a drink in my hand. How do I drink? And they're like, no, you have to keep the mask on. I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's so weird. So some things I've been like, that's weird. They're like, you need to figure that out. I'm like, what? Like, so I think they expect you to fucking take your mask down, take a sip, put your mask back up, and this is fucking ridiculous. So anyway, but they're taking that kind of
Give
precautions.
me
So
a
that's
straw,
why
motherfucker. Give me a straw.
it's weird, man. But yeah, so. But they're taking precautions because they rely on tourism and all that sort of stuff. So,
Of course.
but yeah,
Yeah.
it's working out. It's working out pretty good, man. It's a nice city. Like I said, I'm just enjoying it for what it is, man. And today I've done some
Good,
geekiness.
bro.
Went to some. I watched movies, which we talk about. Went to some geeky shops. Bought this Punisher hat. Tomorrow I'm going to
Yeah, I see.
IMG World. Going to the IMG World, and I'm going to experience that. And then the biggest indoor theme park. Obviously, Marvel World is there. Excuse me, Marvel World is there, and I'm just going to enjoy that too, man.
No, that's good. That's good. That's good. Uh,
I
yeah,
was thinking at home.
it's been a busy week. I volunteered for these college classes and just talking to people about my journey and kind of mentoring. I've been trying to look at doing mentoring and getting kids in the local area to see what they can do with art and how they can do art and push themselves forward and kind of believe in their work and stuff. So it's been quite hectic because I've been doing it at lunchtimes on my break. But the other day the class went sideways a little bit, only because if you don't grab somebody's attention from that first 5 seconds, then it's very difficult. So yeah, it's been quite busy. To be honest, the weekend's already gone and we're back to work tomorrow, and I'm not looking forward to that. And I'm still trying to edit something that I'm doing right now, and I need to get it ready. and I know it's going to still take me a few hours, but I just need to get that ready. But that's kind of ruined my Sunday evening. But exciting weekend. Officially, as a fan, I can say I've seen it.
Ah, shit. Okay, I didn't know if you could talk. I didn't know if you could say something. Um,
As a fan, damn.
oh man, I'm so gutted, man, that I wasn't there.
Oh,
Oh
bro.
man.
Anyway, more comes out. I got my non-spoiler review coming out tomorrow after 5 p.m. So, guys, if you've already listened to the podcast during the day or you listen to it later, it's on YouTube. It'll be on the link. Check it out. It'll be on there. And I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna pop that onto the podcast as well. So this is the first time I'm gonna put a movie review up on the podcast. It's a non-spoiler one, guys. I'm not gonna mess around. That's all I'm saying anyway. Other than that, let's jump in, bro. We've got a long list to go through, man. Talk to me. Talk to me. Where are we going first? Where we start? All right, let me
Oh,
grab it.
man, I'm using my phone as a light. I don't know if it makes a
No, no, it's
difference.
all right. I'll grab it. I'll grab it.
Yeah, because got a new
Okay,
camera
Gmail.
today.
We talked about that. What's this? Marvin. Oh, Marvin Hagler. Hagler.
Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Yeah, he passed away today, man.
Yeah.
Legendary boxer. I'm not gonna act like I know everything about his boxing career and whatnot, but middleweight beast. And every time you talk about boxing and legendary boxers, his name comes up all the time. So he passed away today at the age 66, which I think is young, man. When I say think, I mean these days, that is young actually.
No, of course.
I never read into what happened. I don't know if it was natural causes or whatnot. But yeah, man, rest in peace, man. What a legend. Maybe it had to do with boxing. Boxing obviously takes years of your life, taking tonks to the head and stuff like that. And he fought back in the 80s, 85. And I'm not saying that boxing's different now, but they used to go at it back then,
Mm.
differently. So yeah, just again, rest in peace, man. Another legend in the sporting in the sports world passed
No.
away.
So for rest in peace, rest in peace. Uh, Sound of Metal, bro.
Sound of Metal, sorry,
Oh,
not if. Basic thing. I watched that on the plane. Movies, man. So we're gonna jump into a couple. I've watched a few movies this week, man. So Sound of Metal
Sound of Metal. Who's in that?
with Riz Ahmed, bro. Have you seen that one?
Oh
When he's
no.
going
How?
deaf.
Yeah.
Really good. Really, he's brilliant, bro. He's a really good actor, bro. He's fucking good. It was one of those like indie type films and whatnot, and he's a rock star, ex drug addict and whatnot, heroin addict, and he's going deaf. And he's been clean for a couple years, but now he's going deaf, and that's fucking up his head. And he goes to a what do you call it? For he's looking to get back into drugs. Like his girlfriend's scared that he's gonna get back. She goes, so she puts him put him in one of those groups. But because he's deaf now, he's turning deaf. The group that she put him in was also a deaf group. And that guy was trying to explain to him that I'm not here to help you with your hearing. I'm here to help you with your drug problem, basically, that you're
Mm.
scared to go back into. Anyway, it's deep. I mean, the film goes in and it's just him just fighting himself and trying to not go back to his old ways, and then also trying to come to terms with this losing your hearing, which is not just an issue in life. It's one of your senses, man. He's a drummer. He's a drummer. You know what I mean? Like
Hard,
music
man.
and hearing
I've heard good
is
reviews about this. I want to see it.
brilliant.
So,
I recommend it. He's so good.
one on my list. One on my list. Next movie you saw, bro, Boss Level, which I want to see as well.
I saw that in cinema today. I thought I'd take some time to go cinema since I got loads of time. Yeah, man. Boss Level, great movie. Frank Grillo, Mel Gibson. But first of all, Frank Grillo is hench, bro, in that movie. He is fucking ripped. Bloody hell. I was like, damn, man, he put in the work. But yeah, it's a good film, bro. If you see the trailer, it'll kind of just remind you of Groundhog Day. It just repeats the same day over and over, but it's different, man. As in, like, I won't spoil it, but he knows. You find out why it's
Yeah.
happening. You find out, what the solution is and all that sort of stuff. But just during the process, the film was wicked, and it was. Frank Grillo is just one of those badass actors, right? He's one of those badass dudes, right?
Yeah.
But in this movie, he showed a lot more emotions. That the underlying term of like, no time doesn't wait for no man. And as a father, as a human being, like just wasting time not seeing your family and not keeping in touch with them, that really hits as well, right? It deals with that sort of aspect in it. It deals with him giving up and shit and then overcoming, and it was actually deep. And also, it's got some funny sort of, a funny sort of sense of humor to it. He's got charisma in this movie. Frank Grillo was awesome in this movie, bro. I actually
I
really
like
like it, man.
him. I think he's like quite a charismatic character in general, like with what he's done, and he's got a wide portfolio of the work he does as well. And I first saw him in The Fighter. No, sorry, Warrior.
Mm.
That's where I first saw him. So and then he became Captain America and the rest of it,
Yeah.
and it goes on Crossbones.
You,
So yeah, man.
I just watched the Kingdom Netflix show, an MMA one, and it's the best MMA like TV program, and even movie, whatever show I've seen, because it's brilliant. So props to him. Great movie. Mel Gibson's awesome in it. I 100% recommend it. It is a fun, good movie and a good little, good little story to it, and all family
Check
sort of stuff
it
in
out.
it as well.
Yeah.
So
Big
yeah, that's a good one.
Biggie, bro.
Biggie, have you seen it yet?
No,
I
not
got a
yet.
story to
Next
tell.
my list. Yeah.
Again, Netflix, man, Netflix documentary. Netflix really go in, man. It's not just a documentary on his life that we've all seen. It does touch on the music, it does touch on that, but it touches on his life, the people around him, who he grew up with, all that sort of stuff, right? The real Biggie, his
Yeah.
emotions, his determination to make it and whatnot. How he got it. There's parts where things weren't working out, and it was just like making a choice. You're gonna do the crack game or you're gonna do the music, and he chose the
Yeah.
music and the way it blew up and all that sort of stuff. So it was really good, and he got a lot of perspective from his mother. His mother didn't really like his music because of the profanity and whatnot, and he was like, "Mom, don't listen to my tunes." Like he, what I mean, he was very respectful to his mother and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And the crack stuff. She got deep as well. She was like, like she hated his son. She hated her son because of the dope and the crack and all that sort of stuff.
Mm.
So it was deep. It was really deep. It touched base on a little bit on the, of course, the Tupac situation. But I recommend it. Netflix, when they do documentaries, it's not just the same old shit. They try to go in deep, use footage that has never been seen before. And he was doing he was trying to do good by his family and whatnot, man. Like, you hear the shit he did do the crack game and all that sort of shit, but man, when you listen to it, it's like he's trying to do it best for his family, his mum, and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
No, of course, of course, of course. No, sounds good. That's
Recommend. I
on
want
my
to
list to watch.
recommend.
On my list to watch. The Trial of Chicago 7, bro.
Well, you told me about that first, so what do you think?
It's good, bro. I love those movies, man. It's like it's real life, it's history, isn't it? I know it's going to be dramatized a little bit, but there were some funny moments in it. But it's a serious movie about the. It's more of a political thriller and court case, and just the way it's been put together and what the people were standing for, because it was regarding the war, soldiers dying, and in the crossbreed of it, you had the Black Panthers as well. Bro, it's a good court drama, man. It's a part of history that people need to know as well. You know, the governments don't really, like, they put these 7 random guys together that had different messages on this one court case because there was something else going on in the background, which is, it's just mad, bro. But
Mm.
it was put together. Even Sacha Baron Cohen was really good character. Uh, the other lawyer, what's his name? The Joseph guy, Joseph, who was going to play
Mm.
Robin, who plays Robin in Batman. He's actually really good. But the what do you call it, bro? The judge, bro. He's so basic. He made me laugh, bro.
He was basic. I thought it was comedy at first, but I think that was real. It's so basic.
Yeah, yeah, just the way what carried on. But no, good. I really enjoyed it, bro. It's a good. It's one of those movies that keeps you engaged.
Mm. I enjoyed it after you mentioned, because it always was on my Facebook, not Facebook, Netflix, but I never watched it. After you talked about it, I was like, I need to check it out. So I watched it the other day as well. Great movie. I enjoyed it too.
No, good film, good film. You got Tom and Jerry here, bro. I haven't
Yep.
seen it.
I saw
Good film.
Tom and Jerry as well. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Well, good fun. Good fun movie. It will never beat the classic cartoons because they were just awesome. And obviously, some of the scenes, some of the action. When I say action, some of the scenes where Jerry beats the shit out of Tom is straight from the cartoons, the old cartoons and whatnot. But it was good. It was, obviously, the way it was done, it was they don't talk. All the animals in the movie were animated. Um, and it happened. You know what? It started. I swear, it started off with Jerry just being a dick, bro. And I swear to God, like it's always like Tom chasing Jerry, but this movie started. Tom was just doing his thing, hustling in the park, doing his thing, and then Jerry came and started being a dick and started trying to steal his hustle and expose his hustle. And I was
Oh,
like, damn, like hold on, wait a second. Why is it's not Tom chasing Jerry. Jerry was being a dick, man. That's his fault.
you
Anyway,
know.
yeah. So anyway, yeah, it was pretty cool. And again, they ended up, I don't want to not spoiling it or anything, but it was just kind of like they kind of worked together to there was a background love story going on as well,
Mm.
and it was just kind of them working together as long with the girl
Feel
from
like they were like
Kick-Ass.
side characters.
What's that, sorry?
Did you feel like they were side characters?
I wouldn't say there were side characters. They were the big part of it, but in regards to the story itself and the direction of the story, it was about the girl from Kick-Ass. I can't
Yeah.
remember her name, but her journey and whatnot on helping another couple, a famous couple in the movie getting married and all this sort of stuff. And even with my guy, what's his name, man? In the system? What's his name? I'm in the
Uh,
system?
Michael Pena.
Yeah, Michael Pena
Yeah.
with them and whatnot. So the main stories was I would say was based on the humans, but Tom and Jerry were a big part of it, and loads of beef going on with them and causing issues. But it was a fun watch. You know what I mean? Can I say it was after 75 years or plus that justified a Tom and Jerry movie? Probably not. But then after 75 years, you can't really make a Tom and Jerry movie and think, oh my God, this is going to be the best thing ever, because it won't be. The cartoons will always be the best thing ever. So it was just nice, fun sort of movie to watch, I guess.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. You said Hustlers with Jennifer Lopez.
Hustlers. This is old actually. I think it came out a couple of years ago, but again, I just watched it. Yeah, another good movie. It was based on true events, which is another reason why I watched. I mean, obviously it's got Jennifer freaking Lopez in it, so I watched it for one reason. But the other reason was it's based on real events. Bunch of strippers basically just hustling all these Wall Street guys to make as much money as possible. And then it happened from 2000 to 2000 until now, basically. And in 2008, when the big crash happened, that's when they started hustling in different ways and basically drugging people and all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But it was basically, the fiendish Wall Street bankers and whatnot, and how much money they were making and how much money they would spend on strippers and whatnot. And then just, those group of strippers just got together and figured out a way that they could hustle them. You know what I mean? To them, the whole freaking country is hustling. You know what I mean? It's all based on hustling. So the Wall Street lot are hustling and robbing people and stealing their money, and they go bankrupt and no one goes in prison. So they're like, cool, we're gonna hustle you out of that money. They saw the Wall Street money is stolen, so they hustled them out of their money basically. But it was good. It was actually better than I thought, because you just think it's about some strippers and whatnot, but knowing it's based on true events, it's got more to do it than just Jennifer Lopez shaking her boots.
No, 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 no. Good, good, good. Let's talk about Michael Keaton returning for Beetlejuice 2. Is that legit or
Yeah,
something
I
you
saw
saw?
it. I mean, actually, shit, I want to say it's legit, but yeah, I saw something about that, him returning in Beetlejuice 2. I mean, who else would do it? I mean, if it ain't him, who else? And he's still got it. He can pull it off
Oh,
easily.
right. He's a funny dude. I think he's great in what he does. Look, listen. I'm a big fan of most of these guys returning back to characters that we love and enjoy. So that moves on. Like, I'm gonna check on that. I need to check if that's legit, because if it is, I want to see Michael Keaton more on the screen, because when Michael Keaton came up in that movie, Chicago 7, you could just the
Yeah,
guy's the charisma. You're like, oh, Michael Keaton, moist.
so
You
awesome.
get excited, and like the way he plays his characters is really, he's a cool guy, man. He's always gonna be our Batman. Uh,
Yeah, and he puts it out there all the time. I'm Batman. It's
he does, and
awesome.
then, like it goes on to Eddie Murphy, bro. Like, him returning to stand up, which I'm absolutely all for, and me getting to watch Coming to America the other day, and fairly upset with the way a lot of people carry on critiques and all that shit. Because I ain't none of that, bro. I'm just a fan who loves everything. I'm a guy who enjoys good material when he sees it. Coming to America was awesome, bro. It was like taking a trip down memory lane.
Mm-hmm.
And after 30 years, what you supposed to expect? Like they're gonna go fight some monsters or something?
I
Like
don't
what do
know,
you
man.
from Coming to America? Like it's a comedy, man. Enjoy it for what it is. It's a moment of it's a time in history. Like it's like Bill and Ted. Like what are you gonna expect from that? It's two dudes traveling through time, hell and earth, to give us entertainment. That's all it is. Like, and I was entertained, bro. Really, it was good to see all the cast together, bro. Man, seeing all the cast together,
He got back
that last
everyone,
scene,
right?
huh?
He got back everyone. I don't think he missed. There was anyone missed.
One person missing. I can't even find which character it is, but from what he said, there's one person missing. But listen, bro, cameos were great. I enjoyed it. Eddie Murphy, raw and delirious to this day, still, even when I watch it, it's hilarious. If he comes back to stand up, I'm with him 100%, man.
Hey, he
Uh,
needs to. Netflix need to pay him the money, or
exactly.
Amazon, whoever wants to, and just let him do a stand-up
He
special,
would. He
because
would.
he'll be fucking awesome at it.
Uh, New Evil Dead movie, bro. This year.
Yeah, I saw something. I mean, they've been talking about it for ages, and there's loads of Evil Dead content. But I think Sam Raimi is looking to make another one this year.
Oh,
So,
he's got.
I'm not gonna say I follow it. And there's a Netflix show, what's it called, Ash and the Evil Dead or something. But I've never watched it, to be honest with you. I just remember we used to watch it as a kid, Evil Dead 2. Remember with Jamal and Iqbal, and we used to fucking crack up. Do you remember the one?
Where he's
Oh
booted that
shit.
woman in the face or something. Little demon thing. Listen, it's a
Fucking
weird
hell.
film, man. But listen, if Sam Raimi does it again, then of course I'll watch it. Hopefully he's finished doing Doctor Strange 2, so that's why he's doing it this year. But nah, awesome, awesome. Disney hits 100 million subs. Disney Plus.
Bloody
That's
hell,
big.
man. That's huge, bro. That is huge. Think
Yeah.
about it, bro. Just think about it. I'm trying to do the maths, right? Think about doing the maths. So 100 million subscribers, just say it's $5, right? Just for argument's sake. So
Mm.
what's that? A month, 500 million? Is that right? 500 million dollars a month. Talking about every 2 months, a billion. I think it's more than 500 million because I think the subscription is what, $7 or something? £7? How
Yeah.
much you paying? Anyway, just say 5 million for $5 for argument's sake. Each month, bro, they're making $500 million through Disney Plus subscription already. And so every 2 months, so in a year, we're talking about what? Nearly $6 billion. That's ridiculous, bro. They're just raking in the money. So, you know,
Nah.
it's crazy. But of course they're gonna go to subscribers. But it's not out. It just got released in freaking. Think about it, bro. It's just got released in Singapore. It's not out in Dubai. Yeah, I was speaking to a dude today. I tried to log on, it didn't work. I was speaking to a dude today in a figure shop, and he was like, bro, it's not released here, man. So they have to find other ways to watch WandaVision, and I don't blame them. They're not gonna fucking wait. Um, I wouldn't wait either. So if it's not out, that's their fault. But think about it, when it gets released globally, I mean, Jesus, if they're on 100 million now, bro, when it gets released globally, I wonder if it's out in China. Because if it comes out in China, then cheese, like that's gonna be billions, another billion there. Um, so yeah, they're raking it in, man. Disney's raking in that money. That means a good thing because we're gonna get way more, hopefully, more Marvel content. We saw WandaVision, we saw what that looked like. That was movie quality, budget, and everything. So,
Oof, oof,
next week we got
oof.
Falcon and Winter Soldier, so I can't wait for that.
No, same, same. X-Men called the mutants, bro. What?
Yeah, so you heard about this, right? And apparently it's legit. So someone leaked something saying that Marvel's working on a movie, an X-Men movie, and it's called The Mutants. And there was all these tweets going around, and then someone higher up or something, within the Marvel Studios or whatever, said, "Yeah, it's legit, right? We're working on a movie called The Mutants." So, yeah, I mean that's what I found out. That's what I saw. Whether that's real or not, but that's what I saw. If it's real, I mean, bro, I mean, of course they're working on a movie, but if they're calling it The Mutants, I wonder if they turn. First of all, I wonder if they're gonna try and change the name just because of the way, X-Men and the way the world is today. They might not like that, and they even made a comment on that in the previous movie. But or is it just a story about the mutants and how mutants are formed? And we got so many theories. I wonder which one Disney picks up on, be it the Snap, be it WandaVision, be it whatever, right? Because the first two mutants were born in WandaVision, right? With her kids. So and then in WandaVision we saw Rambeau get her powers going through the thing, the hex thing or
Mhm.
whatever. I wonder what theory they're gonna take, be it the multiverse, be it the Snap, be it her, whatever. So anyway, if it's legit, of course they're gonna have a mutant X-Men movie coming out. But if that's the one, I think the big question is how is Marvel gonna get the mutants involved in the MCU? That's gonna be the big question, and it needs to be done right.
No, of course, of course. I'm sure they'll find their way, man. They always do, man. They're always good with bringing it into to this universe. And bro, even if they extend it for a bit longer, there's nothing wrong with that. We're still happy with the content we're getting now. You know what I mean?
Oh
So
yeah.
really excited with what's happening. Let's do it. What's the next thing on the list? We got Michael B. Jordan to direct Creed 3. Bro, all for it, man. I think he's awesome. I think he's charismatic actor anyway. So to see him have the director's chair, it's gonna be awesome, bro, man. He loves this. You know what I mean? He loves that character.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. I mean, I like the first two. I'm a big fan of the first two. I'm a
Mm.
fan of him. So anything he makes, and then now anything he's directing, I'm full on it, man. So let's see how it goes, man.
No,
Um,
same here.
I've heard a few people hating on that movie. I'm just like, but why? Tell me why. But no one can really give a valid answer when they hate on it or hate on things or whatnot. I guess maybe sometimes I can't give a valid answer on why I love things, but I don't know. I guess it's easier to love things than I guess it's easier to hate things than love things. I guess I don't know. I freaking
Yeah,
love those
problem it
movies
is. It
anyway.
is. It's easier to hate than it is to love things. The problem is that we love the content too much, and it brings some sort of joy to us, and that's the main key. Joy. If it can bring me joy, like how coming to America, bro. Like put it together, bro. It's not the best story in the world, but it has some core values in there.
Hmm.
That's something you could take from that film. And remember, at the end of the day, man, legacy, man. People need to remember that, man. Legacy. And that's what it is, bro. You know what I mean? If I can
That's
leave
it.
my legacy behind, then not many people have to like it. It's about the people I choose, or the people that choose to like it. It's that their impact, isn't it?
That's it.
So,
That's it, man.
yeah,
I
it's
mean,
their impact.
again, people want to hate on things and just again, I don't know, man. Like you said, the movie is not great. It doesn't have to be the best movie, but there are some very funny moments in it. And
Yeah,
the barbershop characters are hilarious. You could
I
just see
love
Eddie
them.
Murphy's still got it. Wesley Sniper Liz and his little sideward bop was hilarious.
He was
Um,
wicked. He was the one
it,
who stole the show for me. He was hilarious in it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I just again. I don't, yeah, when people want to hate, I mean, let them hate because hate is out there. There's too much
Hey,
hate,
hey,
hate,
hey,
hate,
hey,
hate,
hey,
hate.
hey, hey, hey,
Chappelle
hey.
was on that, man, the player haters club. That's why he was
Hey.
ahead of the game for everything.
Exactly. Monster movie directed by Rob Zombie. That should be interesting. That can be some violent, scary shit, man.
Yeah, and the monsters were kind of friendly, right? Remember, they were like comedy and not and fa family friendly and shit. So Rob
Yeah. So
Zombie makes some fucked up killer movies. So I wonder what approach they're taking with this one.
I don't know. That's going to be a different approach. That's going to be really different. It looks like really different. Young Guns 3, bro. Is that in the works?
Yeah, man, I saw a couple of different posts on it. Emilio Estevez was talking about it's in the works, and the other dude, I can't remember his name.
The Filipino guy,
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah, yeah. Talking about coming back for it and all this sort of stuff. So, you know what? To be honest with you, I can't remember watching the first two. Probably watched them with dad when I was young or whatnot, but I can't remember. So it might be up to something to go back on. But yeah, I mean, shit. I mean, Emilio Estevez is doing the Mighty Ducks one. Maybe he's like, fuck it, I'm coming back for I don't know, some of his old classics. Why the fuck not? So bring back
exactly.
Young Guns. Maybe they'll do a
Uh,
Wall Street 3 and he comes back with Michael Douglas.
yeah, that's
Like,
true. That's true. All right, man. Before I jump on the next subject, you've got. I'm gonna skip it and then I'm gonna come back to it because I feel like it would be a better way to end the show. But even though It won't be. But anyway, is that Pete Lepore? Pete Lepore?
Petit Le Pew. Remember the
Oh,
skunk?
shit, man. We got Pete Le Pew on there, bro.
I don't know, man. I
Who the
copy
hell
and
is
pasted
Pete?
from someone.
Petit...
Petit Le Pew, man. Shit. Petit Le Pew.
How's that Pete Le Pew, man? Who the hell is Pete Le Pew? Pete Le Pew, anyway. Petit Le Pew. Got cancelled. When did he get cancelled, bro?
I don't know. I've been seeing it all over Facebook, so I just thought I'll share it. He's a little rapist, isn't it?
Basically.
Bro, that's another one Chappelle was ahead of the game of, bro. I can't remember which comedy special it was,
It
but it
was.
was the one where he was talking about the cartoons and he was like, that guy's a fucking rapist. Like,
Yeah.
because if you see that cartoon, bro, he just fiends on the chicks, but he don't take no for an answer, bro. That little rapist skunk. Anyway, he's cancelled. I don't
Damn,
know what's happening.
that's so
I thought that was hilarious, man. He's cancelled. And then Ahmed was talking about a Popeye episode that he watched yesterday, and Pluto was literally about to rape Oliver. What's her name? Olive.
yeah.
Until Popeye saved her. But he was like, literally, Pluto was gonna rape Olive. And it was like, man, the shit that they used to get away with in those cartoons back in the days were hilarious, man. But I guess those cartoons are not being available now or getting cancelled and whatnot. I mean, why not change Pepe Le Pew? Like, rather than cancel him, why not just change him like to where he, I don't know, he respects women now or something like that. He talks to them nicely and shit, rather than trying to be a fiend. He can still be a fiend, but maybe in a nicer way.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different time, different place, man. Like these things, man. It's a whole different game.
But you know, Chappelle was ahead of the game. He was calling him a rapist from back in the days, anyway.
It's mad. It's mad. Absolutely mad. All right, man. So it looks like all the reactions are coming out now, and the way I think this is going to happen is my full review won't come out till tomorrow afternoon. So this is probably going to come out tomorrow afternoon as well. All right, guys. I saw it. Shit. God damn. That's what I'm saying. All right, man. Sneaky, sneaky. James Cameron released that shit again in China.
Yeah, man. He released Avatar again in China, and I think it needed like what is it, a couple of 7 million or something just to beat Endgames. So now Avatar takes the throne again on the number one spot of highest blockbuster movie of all time, of 2 point something billion. I don't know, more than Endgames anyway.
That
So
sneaky, sneaky, man.
sneaky,
I didn't even
sneaky
know.
is. I didn't know either. He probably checked China strategically. Like maybe he saw where was the biggest international growth, and also cinemas are open. It's China's open, right? So he was like, "Fuck it, open it up there, give people a reason to go out to the cinema or whatever," and took advantage of the situation. And now it beat Endgames. So I mean, Disney own Avatar now anyway. Not
Yes.
Disney. Yeah, Disney. Sorry, they own that the Fox and all that stuff anyway. So it falls under their umbrella. But when it comes to like Marvel, I was as a fan, as a fan of the comic books, I wanted Endgames to be up there. So maybe Marvel can do some sneaky in the future and see if they can re-release that and get it back up there.
I'm sure they will, bro. I'm sure they will. Plus, that made the money even quicker. Where for Avatar, it was a longer process, isn't it?
I think Avatar was like 9 months, but then people talk about the inflations and all this other shit. I don't know. IMAX and
Yeah, yeah. It gets a little bit
yeah,
crazier.
I don't know.
But yeah, no,
People get
listen,
all
man.
mathematical about it and shit. I don't know.
Sneaky sneakies, man. He must have put a deal through to Disney and said, "Look, man, just sort it out, get my movie back up there." But saying that, bro, Marvel have more than what 6 movies in the top 10 anyway, so why
Yeah,
not?
exactly,
So they
exactly. And
dominate
it's
it.
a
If you
smart
put those
move.
together, they dominate it still.
Yeah, and it's a smart move. No movies are coming out right now still. And China's open, right? So it's just kind of like, well, why not just put out a movie, an old movie in cinema? Why not? Um, it's actually a smart move. While shit's not out, put an old classic out, or something that people enjoyed.
No, exactly that, bro. Exactly that. It works out. It works out, definitely.
Get people out to the cinemas again, bro. Like it was good to be at the cinema. I haven't been to the cinema in over 4 or 5 months, right? Because obviously it was lockdown in the UK. So today was nice, and the Dubai cinema, as in full Dubai style, was very big and flamboyant and like luxurious and whatnot. The popcorn was horrendously huge.
Yeah.
But it was good to just be in a movie theater, man, and just watch a movie. I might do another one, but I don't know if anything else comes out this week. But I was hoping Justice League comes out in cinema here, but I think that's just purely streaming services. But I 100% would have gone and watched that, no doubt about it.
Yeah. No, listen, man. It's gonna be a big thing next week. Oh man, I can't wait to. Yeah, I can't wait to talk. That's the main thing. But tomorrow we can go into more detail. But other than that, I'll have to speak to you on WhatsApp. It's exciting times. But I'll forward you my review as well, my non-spoiler reviews. And this is the first time it's been a long time, guys, since I've done a movie review. And usually I'm quite messy. I'm quite, what's the word? I say how it is. And this one's much more structured. It's non-spoiler. I don't say nothing about the story. I genuinely talk about my reaction and the what I saw. You know what I mean? Uh, it was great. It was absolutely awesome. So we'll go from there. But other than that, bro, that's it, man. We've gone through most of the major main things. Was there anything else?
Was there anything else? No, I don't think so, bro. I do not think so. I got another week in
Yeah.
Dubai, so I'm just gonna enjoy this week.
So
That's
we've
it.
got another episode of the Passion episode coming out. Make sure you guys are checking them out. The recent one was Ashley, which came out last week. Next week is going to be Paul Edwards, part of DC World. So massive thank you for joining us on the podcast on that. So I'm going to have that released. But I've got two more new guests looking to come forward. One that we know quite well, I know quite closely. You know him as well. Archer. Archer wants to come on.
Oh,
We'll
wicked.
get to speak out with Archer. So I'm trying to work out the timing. So I'm going to drop you a message later on and we'll work out the time for that. And even if while you're in Dubai still, we could grab a quick conversation. It could be Tuesday or Thursday, but I'll let you know.
Cool.
But
I mean, Dubai might be better because I'm only 4 hours ahead of you. If I'm in Singapore, then we're gonna think about an 8 hour difference. So if it is this week, just let me know in advance. And like I said, it could be if you do like a Tuesday or Thursday, we'll talk about it. If you do a Tuesday or Thursday 6 p.m., then that'll be like 10 p.m. for me, and it's doable. So keep me posted anyway. Let's
what
talk.
time is
But
it
it'd be
now?
good to have Archer. Huh?
What time is it now?
I'm 4 hours ahead of you, so I don't know. I ain't got my phone on me, bro.
Oh, it's all right. Okay, so it's almost coming up to like past 10.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
All right, cool. All right, bro. I gotta go feed Alara. She's crying.
Cool, cool,
Uh,
cool.
but yeah, let me quickly do my sign off, and then you can quickly see her.
All right, let's do it.
All right, guys, massive thank you again. Make sure you guys check us out on all the other platforms, guys. Click on the link below. All the other platforms will be there as well, guys. Massive thank yous for the support on the channel and the podcast as well. You guys are amazing, man. All right, bro. We'll catch up, man. Peace.
Peace.